Kia ora guys, Bird here. Welcome to episode 8 of Thaumcraft 5. We're standing outside the first hobbit hole that we've built here. I've got the front up that I did last time, but a creeper decided that he didn't like. I've got the kind of the pumpkin jack-o'-lantern thing going on. Not sure if I want to put some trapdoors on the side. If I did want to, I'd have to move the fence over. But I've also done a bit of work on the inside as well. Welcome to the interior. So I've basically just gone through and used stone bricks, some stairs, and basically the oak wood as well as some oak and spruce on the floor. And you may also notice that we've got some iron bars in here as well, which do a fairly nice job of separating the chests out. Yeah, we've got a full one over here, separating the chests out, making sort of a wall, but not really. Looks really nice. I've also speckled around some of the mossy stone bricks and the cracked stone bricks because I found some vines off camera as well, where I did another explore job, and I've managed to find... No, where are they? I've got them in the wood chest here now. I found a silverwood tree, so these are basically... I didn't find a magical forest, unfortunately. I found a single silverwood tree, and I didn't get a sapling out of it. So these blocks are extremely valuable, and they're what's going to hopefully propel us forward with Essentia distillation in the next couple of episodes. But before we get to Essentia distillation, what we have to do is start off with basic alchemy. I have my crucible set up outside here. Today's episode's going to be all about the crucible. So to set up what you have here like me, the actual crucible itself, you need to craft a cauldron in a workbench, which I did a few episodes ago, which is just like a U-shape with iron ingots, so that's 7 iron. And then underneath that, you need to have some kind of heat source, and your beginner's heat source is going to be a block of lava, basically. Later on, we'll be able to use neat water, but to start off, you need to use lava. And the final thing that you need to do to get prepared is to put some water inside, which you can just do with an iron bucket, and then you need to leave it for a couple of seconds, and then it'll start bubbling like this, which basically means that it's boiling and it's ready to be used for crafting up stuff. And that's basically, let's get the old Thermonomicon out. That's pretty much a summary of this page here. You want to try and be as efficient as you can with your recipes, which I'll get into in just a little bit. This shows you it right here. Then you take your cauldron, obviously, and plonk it in the world, and then tap it with your wand, and that's how you get that. And then this just shows you about balanced shards, which I don't think have changed, and Silice Mundus, which hasn't changed either. Alright, so let's get started with some alchemy. The first thing that we're going to craft up here is some neat water, which we discovered a few episodes ago. It's a fairly basic recipe. It takes 3 Ignis, Lux, and Potentia in your actual crucible, and your catalyst is glowstone dust. And that gets you yellow neat water out, and it looks like there's different kinds of neat ore, but we're obviously going to have to discover that later on, probably by researching balance charts. Probably would be a good guess there. So you need to go around your house, your base, and you need to go through and hold shift over everything and scan the items and find some stuff that has the aspects inside that you need. And so to make neat ore, we're going to need Lux, Potentia, and Ignis, and coal, for example, is a fairly nice one because that has Potentia and Ignis inside it already, but it only has 2. We need 3, so we're going to need to throw multiple pieces of coal inside our crucible. And let's see, so there's 2 in this, and then the recipe is for 3. So 2 times 3 is 6. But the maths kind of works here. I'm trying to explain this. If you've got maths skills, you already know what I'm on about. But if you throw 3 lots of coal in there with 2 Potentia and 2 Ignis each, that is going to give you a total of 6 Potentia and 6 Ignis inside your crucible. And in order to make up the Lux, I'm going to use torches here, because torches only have 1 Lux inside them. So we can throw 6 torches inside, 3 of these. That's going to make us 2 neat water once I get some glowstone dust. And I've just realized I don't have glowstone dust. Oh man, wow. I thought I'd totally be able to make that today. That is actually a really big letdown. I'm going to need to head to the Nether. Man. Crap. So yeah, the bed has also moved as well. I moved that downstairs here. This is just in the cave area. Man, I'm going to need to head to the Nether. I'm not sure if I'll do that this episode. Yeah, that might be something that I do actually. Just take a quick break in the middle of the episode would be a good idea. Come on, man. Sleep the night away. then I wish it'd be a little bit more lenient about when you can sleep, like just reset the day anytime you want to be a fairly nice idea. Dinnerbone, get on that. Alright, so the other, thankfully I had a backup plan. I did have a backup plan here. Another thing that we can also craft now in the Crucible is Thaumium. So Thaumium, to craft that, you're going to need your iron ingots as catalyst, which I actually do need to go and get. And you're going to need Ordo and Terra inside the Crucible as well. And I was looking around in my chests for items that would have Terra and Ordo and be able to use it efficiently. In the past, I've used this stuff, Smooth Sandstone, because that has Ordo inside it, and that's relatively easy to make and come by. Just make some sandstone into Smooth Sandstone. But that has an awful lot of Peridotio and other stuff, or just Peridotio that would go into the earth, and a little bit of Terra as well. What am I looking for here? I came in here for iron, that's right. Iron, get my iron out. You actually bring a heap of it. Let's do... No, I think I set it out for 32, so you can probably, if you've been paying attention to my inventory, you can probably already see what item I've gone with here. It's chiseled stone bricks, because they have Terra and Ordo inside them already, and one of each, so we can efficiently use our Crucible here. So basically all you need to do is stand up to the Crucible like so. To use it, you take your items in, you throw them in. I don't have my goggles of revealing on, so it's not going to tell me, is it? No. But there we go, that's Thaumium. Let's just quickly head back and get my goggles of revealing on to be able to see the aspect. So I hope that's how it works. It should be. I just keep all my magic stuff in there when I'm not using it because I don't really need it on right now because we haven't made too much progress into TC5 yet. Let's see, let's try that again. So if I do that again, there we go, you can see the aspects that are inside now. Do that again, that's 2 Ordo, 2 Terra, and you get yourself some Thaumium. Let's try mixing it up a bit. Let's try throwing 6 in there, or 8, or maybe even 10. Let's go for broke here. Hopefully we don't run out of water. I think there's actually a way to shift-click it empty, if I recall. If I shift-click on it with a hand, or is it a bucket? Okay, you can top it up. I just thought that ate my bucket, but nope. Cool. Let's actually fill up this other bucket while we're here so that doesn't happen again. Right, so that's that topped up. So we've got 10 of that. Let's get 5 iron down and try this out a little bit. I tried this out in TC4, it had a really bad time, but I think we're a little bit better now. We've got 10 in there. Quickly throw those in. They get used up. Thaumium comes out. It's beautiful. Alright, let's try that again. Let's do 12 this time. Getting dangerous. Getting dangerous. The water level's a little low. Let's just top that up each time. We should be good. Let's try that again. So some of that in there. Very good. Get that out. In it comes. Lickety-split. It's fairly easy to use if you have basically the using your aspects efficiently is what I'm trying to say, I think. Otherwise, what ends up happening is that it gets turned into flux, doesn't it? It says it right here. Something like that. Here we go. Degrade into flux, and that's bad. It's really bad when that happens. There's goop everywhere all over your base for days. Let's see, that's filled back up again. Let's take... I basically want to turn all of this into Thaumium if I can. Let's do 10 batches of 10 at a time. Just try and use it all up. That's what it's for. Oh, hello. Oh, oh! Uh-oh. Oh dear. What have I done? There's my Talum in there now. Did I... Oh dear. What have I done wrong here? That's happening. That's a thing that is now happening. This has turned black. It's probably because it's got full of so much stuff and it's got this little, you really shouldn't be doing that. It's kind of releasing it into the atmosphere, I guess, is what that little effect means. Yeah, that's what the purple cloud is. Whoops-a-daisy! What happened there? I thought I did it properly. Maybe if I break this really quick and not... yeah. Oh dear. I was hoping that would just kind of get rid of it, but it looks like Asinor was a bit too smart for that, and now there's a whole heap of flux in the air. Let's have a look with this dude. Now, what would I need to go to? Oh, my goodness. The Wheaty Orb's gone up quite a bit. Oh dear. So, pro tip, don't do what I did and just toss stuff in there, I guess. This happened in my last series, and I did it again. Great. Well, that's gonna happen, isn't it? And that's actually all of my iron gone. I need to go get some more iron. Thankfully, I've got a decent amount of it now. I've had a look around for some more nodes as well, and they all seem to be monos. Very interesting little factoid right there. I must have thrown in the wrong amount of iron. I'll have to look back at the footage. Let's get rid of this piece of dirt before it destroys my beautiful, lovely grass. Alright, let's try that again. I just want to use the rest of this up on camera here, and then what I'm going to do is head to the Nether, I think. Right, so batch of 10. Get 5 iron. Okay. Throw that in. Right, so that's 10 of that. Something must have gone wrong. Okay, there we go. Oh dear. Let's see, get the rest of that. I don't think that'll use up the rest of the water that's in there. Yeah, that's getting a little low. So you could do like 20 at a time if you wanted. I think it's gotten a little bit more lenient in the amount of stuff you can get out of a single use of the water, but I just want to play it safe, he says, as he spills flux into the air. Alright, this should be the last batch. And there we go, that's 32 thaumium, so that's how you make thaumium on the cheap. Oh, and by the way, the way that you make those chisel blocks, for those of you who don't know how to make them, you can make them now. I think before I don't think you could make them before. But you basically just take 2 stone brick slabs like this, which you just get out of stone bricks, which you get out of stone, which you get out of cobblestone, so, you know, they're free and infinite, basically. You get this thing, and that's how you make them. 2 slabs up and down like that's how you get that. So, I've got a whole bunch of thaumium here now. Now what I'd like to do is head into here and craft up some brand spanking new thaumium armor. Oh yeah, time for an upgrade. Yeah, let's get the pants going, and I guess we'll throw the boots down as well so we can double tap. Yeah. Does that increase the protection at all? I don't think it did, but that does look pretty cool, doesn't it? Oh, it looks like we've got the, I can't remember if the thaumium helmet had this kind of band around it and was sort of like this weird facade face thing on the front of it. Oh, well, at least my beak's... It's got enough room in it for my beak to stick out. Yeah, thaumium is a pretty cool armor type, isn't it? It's a nice thing to get us started. And I think what we're going to do now, guys, is take a quick break. I'm going to head to the Nether. I guess we need to get a Nether. This is going to be the Nether episode as well. We need to get some obsidian, which means I need to craft a diamond pick. The first thing I'll be making out of diamonds. And when we return, we'll have the Nether portal up and running. And we're going to jump through. Well, I wasn't expecting to head to the Nether today, but apparently that is now happening. World load in, there we go. So just for location's sake, I am right here. This is a little area that I haven't really been in. I haven't even lawn mown over here yet. I just wanted an area out of the way because I'm not quite sure where I want to put the Nether portal yet. So anyway, let's just get it down anyway. Just kind of plop it in the middle of the paddock, as it were. I stick that up. Now I'm going to hurt myself on the rebound, aren't I? Unless I can, like, parkour champion over there. That might be a good thing. Speaking of parkour things are a map. Now, I was thinking, somebody suggested that we should do the Twilight Forest mod, or add the Twilight Forest to this series, and I was sort of thinking, I came up with the idea today, it might be a good idea to start a Twilight Forest, sort of, you know, a separate series here on the channel. Let me know what you guys think about a different series. I think somebody else suggested Botania as well, so if you've got any other mod suggestions for a potential series other than TC5 that you'd like to see on the channel, do feel free to let me know. We got the achievement right there. We need to go deeper. I hope we're not over a void. Okay, we're not over a void. We are surrounded by fire. Okay. I think this is pretty good. We've got a decent spawn here. We've got a nice big flat area, nice roof, and we're pretty high up, aren't we? Yeah, the lava is way down there. I can't even see it with this small little render distance that I have. It's only set at like 8. I have it set at 16, but the... I don't know, I guess just things settling in, the frame rate seems to have kind of dropped down a bit and had to reduce the frame rate. I'm just seeing if I can find any easy glare stone, and I'm not having too much success. There is some over there. I did bring a little bit of cobble, hopefully enough to be able to bridge over there. Is this like solid? Well, some of it was. That's why I stood on the cobblestone when I placed it. And hopefully Garstykins isn't going to come along and wreck our day here, but if they do, we can probably just like do a runner because the projectiles will take a while, and I'm not hearing any ghasts, so good start. Good start indeed. Let's get up there. Okay, we've got a little bit more to go. Just need to get a little bit of glowstone to demonstrate how to make Netor. It didn't even occur to me that glowstone would need to be a thing. I just kind of started this thinking, oh yeah, I'll be able to make Netor, no problem. It's a basic thing, right? Yes, but the Nether is not quite that basic. Alright, let's get some of this glowstone out. Don't have fortune or anything, so that's okay, because like the Nether is like infinite, and eventually we'll be able to like fly in the Nether, so, you know, I'm not too concerned about wasting potential here to get a fortune pick. I am level 30 now, so I can get my first level 30 enchant, and enchanting actually works differently in 1.8. You have to use lapis and lazuli now whenever you enchant something. You'd need 3 lapis for a level 30 enchant, and even then it actually only costs 3 levels. It's a little bit confusing. If you're level 30, a level in 30 enchant will cost 3 levels and 3 lapis, but you have to be level 30. Yeah, it's a little weird. Makes a little bit more sense once you've seen how it works. Alright, we got our lapis. Now we can do some Netor crafting and finish this episode off. Let's just get a little bit going. I put all my stuff away. Let's get that and my torches. I believe I just threw them in here along with the rest of my junk. Speaking of which, I can actually just take this Netor exotic material that this guy doesn't know about. No, apparently he does know about it. Alright, yep. Get back in there. I'm not sure if I scanned Thaumium. I haven't tried scanning this stuff. Maybe that'll give something. Premunio? No. That was not going to happen. Or is this filled up with water? A little bit of water. Okay. So let's do our ratio trick. Get 3 coal, 6 of that, and 2 glowstone dust in that order. And throw them in and see what happens. In that goes. I don't have my goggles of revealing, but we can still do this. There we go. That's 2 pieces of yellow Netor. Now, hopefully this will actually work like in the original TC4, or the original, I say. There it is. Looks like a Netor. Okay, it's kind of like, not like the orange of the TC4 variety or before. Now it looks to be a very, very strong yellow, so I'm guessing that the various different colours that we saw in the Thaumonomicon are going to be, you know, different colours and stuff. Well, I'm going to need to find some inventive way to use this here in the world. I think what we'll do is just take this other piece and... where can I stick that? Nice little chandelier, maybe? Yeah, that can work. And then I can probably get rid of this guy now. Yeah, it's still pretty bright in here. And that works... yeah, that works fairly well. Nice little... bling up the little hobbit hole here. That's going to be it for this episode, guys. Hope that you enjoyed it. Kia kaha. And I'll see you... Wait, what? I forgot to say thanks for watching. Thanks for watching. Kia kaha, and I'll see you in the next episode.